And some of you know me as a reality star, as a mom, of course. But in the beginning of my career, before I really kind of took off, I wrote a book called Naturally Thin. And the reason I wrote it was because I spent my entire life obsessed with my weight and what I was putting in my mouth, and was I good or was I bad, or was I gonna be good tomorrow and start over, and then I would binge and then I would starve, and I was on every single diet, and I understand the psychology and the emotionality of food, and it's something that plagues women. You just can't get the conversation out of your head, and you just wanna be liberated and free. And this show really is for women. It's about women. There are a lot of men in the audience, and I love you all. But women really are the ones that struggle the most with this. And it's something that you kind of feel that you can't shake. You can't shake the weight, but more importantly, you can't shake the noise in your head. I call it food noise. That's the chatter in your head that says, I look fat in these jeans. I was bad because I ate last night. I am ruining myself. I have to continue to ruin myself. I'm gonna binge. I'm gonna be good tomorrow. All of that. I don't wanna go to a party. I'm scared to go on a date. I don't wanna eat at a Super Bowl party or Thanksgiving. And it really just is something that imprisons you. So because because this conversation is about a lot of women, this show has a lot of real women who have experienced this, and there are a couple of women whose lives I've definitely influenced in this way. Jessica has lost 50 pounds. I want you to see what she looked like before. Come on out.
Great, thank you so much.
How do you feel, more importantly?
I feel like a whole new person. You have faith in what you do, and now I have faith in myself.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. No, thank you.
So, and I wrote the book a couple of years back. So did you read it when it first came out? Did a friend tell you? Or
Right when it came out. I followed you since Martha Stewart Apprentice.
Wow.
So, I've always dealt with it. Always dealt with the struggle of, my weight, but I came to a commitment that I have to put my health first. That's the priority of it. And
you had health issues because you were heavy?
Yeah, growing up, I had problems with my knees. That was a big issue. But ultimately, once I graduated from college and I was able to commit to it, and I got your book, Naturally Thin, and from there, I just committed. And I realized that going through all those back and forth of dieting, as you've always said, you have to really make a lifestyle change. Also, a big part of it was know thyself. That was another big thing. It's like, you know what, I do love pasta, but at the same time, fill up on a salad first and then have a little bit. You can't deprive yourself. That's huge.
Know thyself is about, your husband could be someone who really loves the sweets and you really like the pizza, and then you're reading some diet that says on Tuesday you're supposed to eat some egg white omelet that you're not in the mood for. If on Tuesday you had a couple of cocktails and you're in the mood for hot chocolate and watermelon for breakfast,
absolutely,
you have to be able to have it, but your diet's a bank account, so later you balance it out. You have to understand your own life. And I
just think it's even more powerful when you can actually teach yourself how to, better your life with your health and how to eat properly, because then you don't need anybody else.
You
don't need it.
You have it in your mind. You don't need to
have it in your head.
Right.
Even though I continually read it nonstop like it's my Bible, but
I'm so happy for you. Well, we have another woman here.
Thank you.
Her name is Lauren. She's getting married in the fall, and she has lost 40 pounds. I want you to look at what she looked like before. So come on out, Lauren. Were your issues the same?
Yeah, we're both pretty similar. Like, I'm working, I just graduated. We have so much to do that it's hard you can't diet. You need to change your lifestyle. And after graduation, we're like, it's just over. We're in the real world. We need to start watching what we're eating. I'm getting married. I need to be in a wedding dress. Thank you. This isn't even my ring. I sent my ring in 4 days ago to get resized because even my fingers have lost weight.
And do you both feel that you have in common that it was emotional reasons that you're eating?
Absolutely. Yeah. I always beat myself
And
up.
binging?
Yes. Because there'd be days, I wasn't a sad eater. I wouldn't eat when I was sad, but when I was happy, I just eat all of it, and that was my problem.
And that's the thing. I would say if there were only one thing to take from the entire book and process is to not binge. It's like I said on another show about never ever picking your face, like you just can't do it. You cannot binge. No one ever got fat on one cookie. No one ever got fat on one piece of pizza or a piece of chocolate cake. It's that you can have it all. You just can't have it all at once.
I really like how you said you can pick things, but don't eat it all.
You don't have to eat the whole thing.
Right.
Yes. There's another thing called the point of diminishing return, where you take a bite of the fried calamari, and then you take another bite, and it's delicious. The first bite's like sex with Brad Pitt, and the third bite, is like, sex with, one of my producers or something, Andy. Sorry, Andy. No, I'm just kidding. Andy, I haven't had sex with you, so how would I know what it feels like? But the night is young. But anyway, it's the point of diminishing return. You keep going, and that 10th bite is never gonna be as good as the first one, so you know that you could walk away because you could have it again tomorrow. Is there anybody else in the audience who's read the book Naturally Thin, who's had any experience?
I'm 47, and about a year and a half ago, I decided I needed to drop some weight. And, for health reasons, I'm getting closer to 50. And so my husband and I started on the journey together. He lost 25 pounds, I lost 40 pounds.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And one of the things that we do is we have dropped our membership to the Clean Plate Club.
Yeah, everybody has a different tool. It's interesting. You were saying that yours is taste everything, eat nothing. These are all the different rules, which I call the tools. You're saying your diet is a bank account, and you feel like you can order anything, but you just won't finish it all.
Well, even better, I have a partner with me who will share half the meal.
Everybody has a different tool. Well, I like the one where you're at a restaurant and you should order, you order an appetizer, I'll order an appetizer, Jason will order one, then we'll get like a bunch of great sides. So you get to have the more fattening food because it's the appetizer, it's not the giant entree. Or you use the tool that she says, you share, or you could take some home and then make a whole other meal out of it the next day. Use what you have, whatever works for you, but do not be on a diet.